Now, I was going to just brush this man's argument off as a deluded crazy person, but I happened to come across the same video on Facebook from his page. A video with over 60,000 likes, along with his page having 1.5 million fans. How could someone so moronic have so many followers? Maybe it's because he looks like Kevin James from King of Queens. Anyway, I'll include the links in the original video down below, but let's take a listen.
Guys, what's up? Josh Feuerstein here. Look, I need to explain to you why what Obama and the Supreme Court just did in legalizing gay marriage in all 50 states, literally usurping the authority of each individual state, is the beginning of the Christian Holocaust.
The Christian Holocaust. Seriously, Josh. You have the actual nerve to compare the legalization of gay marriage, something that was legalized because it was a victimless crime, to the merciless slaughter of 6 million Jews in camps.
You can see what is coming. There's very few voices that are speaking this kind of truth today, but here it is. For those of you, first of all, that think Obama is a Christian, you're totally wrong. I don't even know where you get that idea. If you look at Obama and the values and the principles, the things that he supports, the way that he operates, how is it that a Christian could support gay marriage? How is it that a Christian could support abortion? How is it that a Christian could push Muslim agenda? You cannot. If you are a Christian, you are a Christian above everything else. In fact, because God is the supreme authority, you're a Christian before you're even an American.
Now, I don't really follow Obama. I am a Canadian. This being said, one could not give a rat's ass if he was Christian or not. Yes, in Leviticus 20:13, it does state that a man who lays with another man shall be stoned to death, but not all Christians follow that part of the Bible. Some of these people are regular churchgoers, but you could probably say, oh no, they aren't true Christians, and really I could care less. The way you talk about Christian morals, though, is as if they were superior to the morality of those in a different belief system. They're not, especially if you want to follow the Bible very well. Anyway, let's continue.
Here is the problem today. Now that gay marriage has been legalized across the board, all 50 states, no matter what the state wants to do about it, now all of a sudden it becomes hate speech. The moment that you even want to give a dissenting opinion, the moment that you want to say that you don't stand for gay marriage, look at what happens. All of a sudden the public outcry. You are a bigot, you're a homophobe, you hate people, you're this, you're that,
Hate speech. Seriously, Josh. Now, as bad as hate speech can be, I, for one, do not believe it should be banned due to the fact that I believe good ideas will always beat bad ideas. I do not like censorship, but giving gay people more rights is hate speech? How exactly did you come up to this grand conclusion?
Obama's using the same tactics that Hitler did. Intimidation. What he does is this. He begins to paint particular groups of people like they are intolerant and they are against progress. Here we're trying to build this utopian society, but here are these stupid Christians that just want to hold on to their Bibles and their guns because they are intolerant, they are not for progress, and we need to do something about it. Think about it, America, because this is the way that it's going. They call it progression, but what it really is, it's opening people up to the idea of persecution for people that do not believe the same thing that they believe in.
Yes, I would say you are a bigot and a homophobe. There's not one single reason why gay people should not be allowed to be married. Your uneducated opinion seriously does not matter. Intimidation. Nothing is being asked of Christians. This is outside of your own personal life. Don't like gay marriage, don't get one. There is no ultimatum. This is the granting of rights to a minority of people that didn't have the rights for bad reasoning. Please, Josh, show us where this was said. In America, where the overwhelming majority is Christian, I would love to hear Obama say or even hint this. Fact is, he didn't. Persecution of people that don't believe in the same thing they believe. How about persecution of people that didn't do anything wrong but just happen to be born with an attraction to the same sex? As I said before, Josh, bad ideas get trumped by good. If you believe in a higher power, all the power to you. But if you want to shove your belief down other people's throats and make them live the moralities you perceive to be right, there will be a problem. Yes, your horrible ideas will be persecuted, just like anyone else's. The Bible states that a woman who is raped has to marry her rapist as punishment. I don't see you forcing that idea because it's a bad idea. You don't have to live your life that way. You can be a bigot all you want.
You guys see how the tide of public opinion has turned against the Confederate flag. Now, I don't necessarily have an opinion on the Confederate flag except for this. Except that in 1 week, it's gone from a non-issue to a humongous issue. And it's dividing our nation.
Flags are symbols, and I leave symbols to the simple-minded. If you're patriotic, have fun. The nation is not being divided, by the way.
This is how Hitler worked, and this is what Obama's doing. Look at all of the race riots that have been taking place recently. They've all been spurred on by people going in and stirring things up. Why? Because Hitler understood that if you riot and you get people to be afraid, first of all, if you divide America by race and you divide people into segments, you can conquer it. But check this out. The minute that there's riots, people get afraid and people will trade their freedom for safety. You want an America that has no guns and free meals and free health care and free everything and free time where only the police have guns? Well, check this out. They have something like that. It's called prison. Think about it, America. What's coming? It's time to wake up. I'm asking that you would take a few moments and that you would share this video. Why? Because somebody today needs to wake up to the truth that yes, the dictators that are in power today are stripping freedom from the American people. I promise you, something scary's coming.
Take away your freedom. Funny, by what? Granting freedoms to other minorities? Do you think before you talk, Josh? Gay marriage wasn't legalized to stir anything up. It was legalized because it is a completely victimless crime that has absolutely nothing to do with you or your own personal life. The fact that you have the audacity to compare the slaughter of 6 million Jews to the legalization of gay marriage is absolutely baffling. A big reason gay people were persecuted is because of stupid beliefs like yours, so I do not mind if they point fingers in your face and laugh. By the way, Josh, if you want to pick your bad ideas out of the Bible, you should at least follow it completely. You'll end up in jail, but at least that will make you a true Christian. On another note, congrats, America. Legalization of gay marriage, step in the right direction.